Welcome to another video on the My Fragrance Journey channel. This one, as per tradition, is the new fragrance announcements for the month of November. This is the second one, so I'll be doing this in a sort of a double take, but I'll try and put it into one video, seamless video. So November, very active, lots of new fragrances coming out, a couple from collections of major fragrance brands, and niche designer clone brands as well. So here goes. First one, Mancera Black Noir. So Noir means black, so Mancera black. Essentially, top notes here: leather, pink pepper, and then the heart is Cambodian oud, Cuban tobacco, patchouli, and tiare. And then base notes: ambergris, Haitian vetiver, and tonka bean. So dark, woody, spicy leather type of fragrance. So black smells very dark. The note breakdown and how they explain it, would definitely be something very pungent, dark, mysterious type of fragrance, but definitely not mainstream and for everyone. Definitely for people who want to make that type of impression, right? So the marketing here, Mancera's Black Noir is an emotional journey across continents and scented traditions, capturing the imagination of anyone privileged to smell it, right? The fragrance opens with a symphony of pink pepper, a captivating top note that immediately captures attention. Black leather contrasting her bold side mixes with pink pepper, creating an intriguing promise of adventure. This combination proves to be an irresistible invitation to an olfactory journey, right? Yeah, so a dark tunnel that this will take you on, but it's a journey anyway. Fragrances are all about taking you on a scent journey. The heart reveals its richness in a sensual embrace of cultures and passion, where Cambodian oud, patchouli leaves, Cuban tobacco leaves, and Polynesian tiare flower intertwine in a sensual embrace, spreading an aura of irresistible desire. Man, that sounds like a lot, but actually saying nothing to me, right? As the sun sinks below the horizon, Black Noir reveals its final essence. Tonka bean and vanilla pods from Brazil, mixed with ambergris and Haitian vetiver roots, creating an olfactory tail that persists for a long time on the skin. It's enveloping hug, an indelible memory. Black Noir by Mancera is a fragrance that enchants and seduces, an olfactory poetry destined to last forever. That sounds like a lot, but this is a dark, not for everyone type of fragrance with a hint of vanilla, tonka bean, but yeah, oud, black pepper, leather. It's a potent mix there, so definitely not for everyone. But Mancera is all about those scents anyway. The next two, number 2 and 3, are from the Hugo Boss, the collection. So this one is the slightly more expensive, fragrance line of Hugo Boss. The collection is called the collection. So Boss the collection line landed in 2021, and initially 8 offerings in the release, each of which centered around a certain dominant accord, which is the usual thing that these special collection fragrances usually go with. This line is fairly more refined than the other Boss offerings, like I've just said, in terms of price and quality, as well as bottle design, as the new fragrances are housed in a cylindrical, curved and sleek bottle that looks ultra modern and sophisticated. So the bottling definitely does not look like the usual, the canisters, the this and that from the house of Hugo Boss. So the first scent here is Invinsible Bergamot. Surprise. Top notes bergamot, mid notes citrus fruits, and then the base leather. So fresh leather, essentially. That's what it sounds like, right? What they say about it: Invincible Bergamot plays on the lyrical note of bergamot that is both vibrant and zesty, melded into a citrusy, fruity bedding that grants the blend the needed blast of energy to get it going. It all rests on the animalic note of leather. That base resembles the soft power of a suede jacket for an intriguing twist. So fresh, citrusy leather. That's what they're going for here. The next one from the House of Hugo Boss again, this their collection range. It's Passionate Chypre, right? Hugo Boss Passionate Chypre, top notes black cherry, heart Chypre accord, and then moss in the base, right? Passionate Chypre mainly is dominated by woodsy aromatic vibes. The blend opens with a juicy, fruity note of black cherry that is soon bolstered by a Chypre accord, which ensures the woodsy mood prevails. Eventually, the whole blend rests on moss that grants it this aromatic vibe, along with an inky, bitter-smelling nuance. Interesting. So yeah, from the House of Hugo Boss, the collection line, you've got Invincible Bergamot and you've got Passionate Chypre, right? Moving along from a house that I'm not very familiar with, the House of Moncler, right? So the two fragrances, it was Moncler Sunrise for her, and then Moncler pour femme. So this one, obviously, guys watch my channel, this is the pour. So top notes Italian bergamot, lemon, and pink pepper. And then the heart, you've got Indonesian nutmeg, sage, and suede. And then the base notes frankincense, Haitian vetiver, and Indonesian patchouli, right? The Italian fashion house of Moncler, so it's an Italian fashion house of Moncler, has announced a new double release. Like I said, pour first, Moncler Sunrise, pour and parfum. The new fragrances are an embodiment of the thrilling atmosphere in the mountain range, right at breaking dawn, in a place that is full of contrasts, serene yet loud, deserted yet overcrowded. The fragrance captures this very essence for a bespoke experience. Yeah, saying a lot, but actually saying nothing, right? Yeah, a big shout out to ifragrance.com. This is where I get most of my information, fragrance news, fragrance news updates, as well as Parfumo, Parfumo.net. Yeah, it's Parfumo.net. Yeah. But I'll put it down here so that you guys just, because I'm butchering everything here, because I'm rushing to watch this release. This one has me very, very excited. So from the House of Lattafa, my favorite Khamrah has a flanker, and the flanker is Qahwa. Qahwa means coffee in Arabics. I remember we used to, my time in the Middle East, we enjoyed a lot of Qahwa with dates, right? Coffee. So yeah, the note of coffee has been added to Lattafa, our very favorite Lattafa. So top notes are cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, and then the heart is candied fruit, praline, and white flowers. And then the base, they've got the coffee, vanilla, mask, tonka bean, and benzoin. So fairly similar notes to the original Khamrah, but with the coffee note added in for that dark vanilla coffee vibe to it. So what they say about it, Qahwa is a scent of old inspired by coffee. Its tales to be told. In the UAE, a tradition so dear, a fragrance that captures the spirit so clear. A brew of coffee, a pot on the fire, a scent that rises a warmth to aspire, a moment of calm, a time to unwind. Qahwa, a perfume that's designed with spices and candied fruits, a touch of the East, a fragrance that's exotic, a scent that's a feast, a whiff of cardamom, a hint of cinnamon. Qahwa, a perfume that has begun, a scent of the desert, a perfume of the sands, a fragrance that's pure, a tale of the land. Qahwa, a perfume so rare, inspired by coffee, a tradition to share. Wow, this is the best marketing write-up I've ever seen. The best, the absolute best. So I think Lattafa is moving in an interesting direction here, where very soon we're not going to be talking about them as just a basic you know, clone brand, clone house. You know, this is impressive stuff, I must say. It's, yeah, I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed with the poetry and the marketing positioning that they put here. It's just, it does its thing, I must say. It just does it, right? So yeah, the next one also from the Middle East, from the house, the royal house of from the house of Amouge, the royal perfume house there, from the Sultanate of Oman. Let me start with the marketing. The respected brand wanted to honor the 40th anniversary by taking its audience on a journey through time and place to its earliest releases 40 years ago in Normandy, France, where the first ever crystal bottle of Amouge saw the daylight in the high crystallary Waltersburger factory, where Amouge history was being written by master glass makers. They even used the original mold found in the cellars of the Waltersburger factory, right? So this one is Amouge crystal and gold for men. So it's a his and hers to celebrate this 40th anniversary, you know, when the brand was formed and was produced out of this factory in Normandy, right? So what they say is the original gold formula featured floral woodsy nuances of lily of the valley, rose hip, smoky incense, jasmine, orris root, and the house signature mirror, with a thick woven tapestry of civet, musk, oak moss, amber, sandalwood, patchouli, and cedar. So that just sounds like a royalty, you know, a scent of a king, a scent of royalty, as the house of Amouge is, you know, founded by the Sultanate of Oman, right? The Sultan of Oman, sorry about that. Yeah, so Sultanate of Oman, the Sultan, the royal house of Sultan Qaboos. With that said, I think I'll end it off here. I'll do a part 2 of the video, and maybe I'll put it together or leave it separately. With that said, please like, subscribe, stay tuned to the channel, leave a comment down below. Till next video, peace.